The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Here's a man who's put the Cruiserweight division on the map in WWE.
Where it all began for Cedric Alexander.
Guys, Cedric Alexander had one of the best matches in the Cruiserweight Classic a couple of years ago. It was so good, Triple H came out and applauded the man and then signed him to a WWE contract.
Hey, Cedric Alexander, no doubt one of my favorite superstars. Although I gotta admit, guys, I kind of wish that whole relationship deal with Alicia Fox would have worked out.
The man of the hour has arrived.
An incredible athlete.
Introducing the challenger.
The hard-hitting Cedric Alexander has had one singular focus upon his WWE arrival. Kick to cause pain.
Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it. Oh. Beautiful technique.
Cedric Alexander is perhaps the most balanced arsenal on 205 Live. He can hit you from the sky with his strikes or toss you into the lumbar check. How do you prepare for Cedric?
Injuries happen to everyone who steps in the ring, and when they keep you sidelined for an extended period, you know it's a more serious ailment. Cedric Alexander missed 5 months with a knee injury. Do the math.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
Discussing strategy against Cedric Alexander earlier, Corey mentioned Cedric's knee injury. Do you think that's a sound move, Byron?
I don't know, Michael. Really serious injury forces a competitor to change their moveset. Cedric is still burying those knees in the backs on a weekly basis with the lumbar check. I think he came back from that injury stronger than ever.
Thunderous slam. This could be dangerous.
The best way to describe combat. Clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they...
Leo Rush with the easy kick out. Too soon.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match.
He's in control now. Oh man, Cedric Alexander really needs to dig down deep.
He hits it. Rush brings everyone to their feet. That's it.
He's back in control here.
This battle's not over yet.
Cedric Alexander proving he's no pushover with that kick out. We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Ooh! Oh, Rush just barely got out of the way. Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
While a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage, they must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match.